Hey guys, welcome to applediaries.com. I'm Mariah. Welcome to my Heal Thyself channel where I discuss health, detoxification, and how to heal thyself. I haven't been making videos lately because I've been working on my presentation for the Sunshine Coast Vegan Festival where I'll be presenting. I have a presentation that I've finally prepared titled Healthy Vegan. And I'm actually going to begin reading it here. It's a half-hour presentation, so I'll do it in 3-part video in 10-minute increments. And I wouldn't mind any feedback if anybody's got any. I haven't written a lot of presentations in life, but it is something that I'm very passionate about. And I feel like I have a message to share with the world. Through veganism, but through different aspects, there are many aspects of why veganism is important and how it can benefit us, and I like to focus on the health aspects because I feel that the healthier people get, the more they treat, it affects their actions, their decisions, their emotions, and that triggers them to better the world around them, and if they're doing that, that just has a ripple effect throughout, and they end up leading by example and educating others as well, and this is how change comes about. Change is never abrupt. It's such a slow process. Same with the healing process. It's always very slow. It's always very slow and steady. Nature works slowly. As Eric always said, nature's mills grind slowly. So I'm going to read my presentation here. It's titled Healthy Vegan. I need to practice it to where I know it, basically by heart. Parts of it I do, but anyways, I'm going to start, and I will end it when this video says 10 minutes, and then I will continue it again. So it's titled Healthy Vegan. I'll put a disclaimer in there that I am not a medical professional. This in no way constitutes medical advice, and it in no way replaces the advice of a doctor, okay? I am not a doctor. I am a girl who has learned a lot about the human body, and I'm sharing my experiences. My name is Maria Manatza. I'm a certified detox specialist and health coach. I help guide individuals to heal their health issues through education on how to heal and detoxify the body, through which foods promote health and which foods promote disease issues or health issues. About 6 to 7 years ago, I was 35 at that time, I was living on an organic family farm where my health issues were at the worst. Yet during that time, I had thought I had the healthiest diet possible, because the animals we were eating were grass-fed, our eggs were from foraged, pasture-raised chickens, everything was organic, our milk was raw, but at that time my health issues were at their worst. We didn't eat out, and 90% of the food that we were eating on our plate every morning, every evening, was from the farm. And I suffered with excruciating leg pain from the age of 6, which doctors told me in my 20s was incurable. I saw a nerve specialist who stated that I had a dead nerve in my leg, and pain medication was the answer to manage my pain for the course of my lifetime. Later I came to realize that this was the only answer he had within his scope of knowledge and understanding of the human body, yet it was not the only answer, because I've now since healed this health issue. Later, I came to realize, I already read that part. Okay. So during that time living on our farm, I had suffered with symptoms such as I had insomnia, I had acne all over my chin, I had cysts popping up all over my body. I had one on my elbow. In the past, I had one on my face that was growing behind a mole. I had them growing up and down my legs. I had declining eyesight. I had insomnia where I couldn't sleep. I had debilitating migraine headaches, which would often last for days at a time, and sometimes I would get them at least once a week. So this would take up, half my week of just feeling bad, laying around, doing the least amount possible, but I still had to work. I still had to do things. So, so many things. I had graying hair, declining eyesight, depression. I had a time when my body just gave out and I couldn't even walk for a couple days. Brittle nails. I had nail biting issues, like incessantly biting my nails from the age of 6, just nervous tension, anxiety. The depression sometimes was so bad I would be crying for hours on the bathroom floor with this helpless feeling that just wouldn't go away, and the tears wouldn't stop pouring, and I just didn't understand why, because my life at that time, wasn't a bad life. I felt like I should be grateful. Anyways, skin rashes, chronic fatigue. Yes, I've mentioned all this. Basically all the symptoms most of humanity suffers with these days, because every time I start working with somebody, these symptoms are not uncommon. Anyways, I was a mess, yet it didn't cross my mind that it could be caused by my daily dietary choices. We began the farm because we wanted to know exactly what went on behind our food and where our food was coming from, because at that time we were just waking up to the issues behind our food supply and the factory farming aspects. So we figured, grass-fed and all this was the way to go. Operating a farm was an eye-opener, and learning what it truly takes to bring animal products and meat to the plate was more than I had realized. It didn't feel right. In fact, it felt like I was living a socially accepted nightmare, It was not an easy task or natural to separate the cow from its calf so that we could milk it 2 times a day. It wasn't easy to slaughter our animals that we got to know, and then eat them afterwards. Like, it felt downright strange and wrong, yet we do it because it's what we were raised to think was normal. It's not normal. And it certainly was not fun stealing eggs from the chickens that fought to keep them every time, You go to take the eggs and the chicken goes to peck you and you go, ha ha ha, and you take it anyways. Anyways, taking their eggs stresses them out and causes the hens to produce more eggs sooner than otherwise what they would do in nature. And with hens, they lay about 10 to 15 eggs per year in the wild, but these domestic hens that we use today are descendants of the red wild jungle fowl, and modern hens have been intensively bred to lay between 250 to 300 eggs per year. And creating an egg is a huge undertaking. It takes major energy reserves. And no wonder they get so, for lack of a better word, haggard, The poor hens look awful after just a year of producing excess amount of eggs. And taking their eggs stresses them out. And in the wild, chickens, like all birds, they lay only during breeding season. And that's usually during the springtime, and they lay only enough eggs to ensure the survival of their species. So I was trying all sorts of products at that time to alleviate my symptoms. All the products that promise a quick fix but seem natural, because I was taking more of the natural route, of course. So I was trying, supplements, vitamins, MMS, hydrogen peroxide therapy, sulfur, all kinds of things. And it seems as if I was trying something new every week that could potentially be the product to help alleviate my health issues. during that time I did not understand health or how the body works clearly. Okay, so I'm at the 10-minute mark. I'm going to stop this and then start a new video because I have issues uploading videos if they're longer than 10 minutes. So please like, share, and subscribe so I can be inspired to make more videos, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.